But we're live for our Lions Buccaneers film breakdown, where we're going to look at a few things from the Lions game. I think one of the primary things that people are excited to look at is the defensive backs film. So we're going to start there, particularly with a focus on Nick Whiteside, because he was maybe the more interesting story of the entire game. I would probably want to just look at the sideline view, to be quite honest. But as you can see, his first defensive snap doesn't come until the second half, when at this point Rock is out with a cramp. So we'll break down. I guess we can just look at all of his snaps. What do you have, like 40? Bunch of them. 30.
Yeah, he had it was like 60%. So this should be what, near the end of the first half?
Second half.
No, this is
Third quarter.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, quick first half then, I guess.
Yeah. Let me go back so that we can get sideline view. Excuse me.
Bless you.
These numbers are annoying, so it's going to take us a minute to figure out where he's at. He's 38, so I'm pretty sure this is him at the top of the screen, because that definitely looks like a Meek down there. Run play. There you go. Makes a play in the very first one we watch. Very first plays out there. Makes a tackle. Shows he's got some grit in the run game. Just trying to think, like... I mean, that's fine. No plus, no minus. Just did his job. Okay. I believe this is him. Yep. Top of the screen now. It's lined up against 19, is that? Maybe 15. Tez Johnson, rookie, 7th rounder. Having a good rookie season so far. Zone. I remember watching this one live and being a little nervous because Ibuka was open down here. And again, this is a zone. This is a tough ask of Harper, being the single high. And you got 2 vertical routes. You basically, like, this is, what do you do here as a single high? It's a tough look, but if you're reading Baker, which I can't tell if he's looking that way or not.
It looks like he's looking that way.
Yeah. But this is kind of a zone beater here, and I'm a little, I mean, it's just an underthrown ball. And one of the few times, like, an absolutely clean pocket where Baker just misses. Hangs up there too long. Good job from Meek not running into the receiver there. Yeah. You'll take that one. Computer seems to be doing okay, LJ. I think. We'll see if it holds up. Okay. Pretty good job there by Whiteside and... Is that a Meek still? Because there's a little interference here where they don't get too caught up in each other. Who's that makes a tackle? Oh, that's Mollett. Mollett. That's a Meek. And that's Whiteside. So Whiteside sticks with him pretty good. Is that Ibuka? Does a Legion of Whom alter Brad Holmes' mindset for planning for to future DB contracts? Not yet. Not yet. I don't want to overreact to one game here. All right, you got a Meek down here. Whiteside up there, I think. And then maybe that's Mollett.
Inverted cover too.
Nothing too exciting here in our run play. Except for, I showed this one on from the end zone angle. Watch Roy Lopez on this play right here. It's a real good rep. Hold on. Let's slow this down and make it bigger to see if this is the one where Derek Barnes pulls it out at the end, rips it from him. Like, I think his... Wait.
Oh, I believe he was down.
Ooh, I don't know now.
They blew the whistle dead
Yes.
anyways. I can...
That's Aleem. Aleem gets... What do you call it when, like... Is snatch trapped? Like, Aleem just gets... His arms... it's not a good look there. But okay, so, like...
Yeah.
His forward progress stopped now-ish, but, like, it's not long. The ball's out now. Like, would you say his forward? I would say his forward progress is probably stopped now-ish, but, like, boom, it's already, like, it's almost simultaneous. A little bit of a break.
I seem to recall the refs blowing the whistle quick on that play too.
They may have. All right, we got a Meek down here. I'm guessing that's Mollett in the... Let's move us. Where are we going to move us? We'll move you to the side here. Whoop. That's probably Whiteside at the top. That suggests more zone. Sure is. Is that Barnes getting his hand on this one too? Yeah. Barnes got his hand on a couple in this game. One was still complete. But he had a real good game. I thought this was a really strong game from Derek Barnes. What's up, Reno? Mollett. Whiteside up here communicating after they move it to zone. Amik down there. This looks like a little bit of maybe a miscommunication. That's I think one of the most under talked about things from this game, where not only was this secondary a ragtag group of guys who've barely played any football and almost zero football together, but they had to communicate with a really loud Ford Field crowd on defense. Whiteside is here. Up here. More zone. Jack Campbell is a good tackler. I don't know if you guys knew that.
He like tries to bend people in half.
He
likes
really does.
He likes to try and fold them up and put them in their pocket.
Well, what I like about that though is that he sorry, I was reading chat. He does not, he understands how to not give up any extra yardage after contact. I think part of the reason he's folding those guys over is because he realizes, like, I don't even want you to fall forward for that extra half yard. So 27 is Mollett, is that right?
Yeah.
So Mollett's following him. So this is technically Whiteside's receiver. Just a little bit slow on the recognition there. Like there, I think he's just flat-footed a little too long there. And that allows the corner to get the tackle to just get up there and plant him. And Anzalone's an interesting one here because he turns his back to the play and... Oh, interesting. I wonder if he's anticipating a double pass here because he's watching it. I guess he just never sees the ball in the air, though. Because then he just follows Otten all the way down and his back's to the play. And Otten does a great job selling a catch here. Oh, I'm going to catch it. And yeah, not great. He's allowed to have one bad play. That's it, though. One. Meek. Whiteside up here. Held in the box. Harper deep. A lot of zone. This one you just fit it right in the middle, and I wonder... Helt's a little bit late. Meek maybe gets a little too cute here, trying to do a press, trying to show press when it's zone. Because Mayfield sniffs that out in a hurry. Got him in the turkey hole. Yeah, Erik and I talked a little bit about Hutchinson's effort on that touchdown. I don't know if he was gassed or what. Whiteside, Mollett, Robertson. More zone. It's pretty good coverage. It's against.
What's the score at this point?
Good question. 21-9. But yeah, I mean, like, he stops pretty good there. If that ball's on target, he probably makes a catch, but he even gets a hand up there. It's decent. Get to the PBUs already. Jeez.
Well, one of them was aft on the 2-point conversion, which
True.
they kind of skipped over.
Yeah. This is interesting. So this is man? I can't tell. No, I don't know what this is. Because the safety feels like the safety...
It's inverted. It's an inverted cover, too.
So Amik is dropping into a shell. Yeah, and the outside corners are. Gotcha.
Yep.
You want to see Jack Campbell PB with a seatbelt? We can get to that. Okay, so this is Whiteside coming in motion, clearly in man now, against Ibuka, and this one's going to him, so let's see how he handles it. Up and out. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Doesn't bite on the double
pocket.
move. Like, theoretically, there's a window there to catch him, but yeah, I mean, he's in phase with the safety over the top. I mean, that would require an absolutely picture-perfect throw to fit it in there. And this is how the Bucs have been living, though, right? Is hitting on deep shots like this.
Sure. Sure.
That's pretty darn good coverage right there.
Not a lot of spots for him to go anywhere on that. Everybody else was taking pretty tight coverage as well.
All right. Both your corners are out here. It's Meek. So that's Whiteside, I think. A little bit beat on the crosser. Kind of whiffs a little. It gets a little out physical there. Still not too bad. Lines are doubling. Yeah, they're doubling Ibuka, looks like, here. And Cade Houghton clearly short of the 6. I'm still shocked they overturned that, to be quite honest.
You can see it from here.
Yeah, it's very clear. Okay, Whiteside up here. Robertson down. Mollett in the slot. Cover 3.
Yep.
Feels like dropped a little bit too far, maybe, but hmm. At this point, Lions in pretty heavy prevent. So you're seeing more zone than they played. Like there was a lot more man, I think, in the first half. Here's some man. That's some real good coverage right there. On is that Ibuka again? Yeah, that's some outstanding coverage. I didn't even see where the ball went. Tyleek get a pass break up here? I don't even remember that. Oh, just the pressure. He gets the pressure. Tyleek. Pew. Nope. More zone. Mullet falls on his butt. This is what they did a lot in the second half, though, is just keep everything in front of them. Sound tackling, so, second and long here. You do give him a third and short, but at this point in the game, you'll take it. Which secondary fill-in has impressed you the most on first watch? This is really my first time focusing on the secondary of this game. So, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Do you have an answer?
Nope. This is the same. Same answer.
More zone. This is a throw that Baker should make. It's not easy, but that is not a good throw. Not really dealing with pressure either. Tyleek's Butterfinger moment was on the strip sack. Buka and more zone. It's another turkey hole-ish type of throw here. That throw is super late, and I think this one is caused by good pressure. Yep. So this is where, let me pull in not the broadcast, the end zone view here. Please. Where are we? There we go. This is a fun one. So you're basically going to have Aleem, and I believe that's Al-Qadim Muhammad, create a whole bunch of chaos here, draw everyone to the left, and then you're going to have Aiden flip inside. It's not perfect, but it does draw this, which a very clear holding. 35 sees it, calls a flag, flushes, Mayfield out, and while it's not great contain, which is what you'd ideally want, out of this play, like you'd want Muhammad to stay on that left shoulder a little bit, but pretty good job by Worst to just push him inside and create that lane. But you're forcing Mayfield to throw on the run. Like that ball would have been out now because like turkey hole is available there, but the pressure forces him off his spot, forces him to throw it late, which allows Thomas Harper to make a really good play on the ball. Probably should have intercepted it. What are you humping about?
Just a drop. Yeah, I didn't realize he had it as as good a shot at that as he did.
Yeah. All right, you got Whiteside up here. A lot of nickel looks here late in the game. Playing some man there. Pretty good coverage. Who had that guy? Well, that was not a Meek's best rep.
Yeah, he was expecting a deeper route.
Yeah.
You
But
can
I
see him
believe
taking steps back.
I believe that was like a third and very, very long. Or a second.
That was the
and
third
very...
and 18, I think.
Oh, no, this was 3rd and 10.
That was?
Yeah. Same play here.
I thought that was a.
I thought it was a 3rd and 18 too, but no. 3rd and 10. They convert.
We're running out of time, though.
They sure are. More zone. Taking away the deep stuff. Like 15. Well, first target is there. Alex is in a good position there. I'm kind of surprised that after he draws Alex here, he doesn't try to rifle it in the middle. Because that's open right now. It's still open. Instead, he checks it down and gets nothing. So that's another, like... It almost feels like it was intent. Like, that's the way the play is drawn up. Is like, you look at this guy, you get the linebacker to go there, you open up the middle, and you fire it to Ibuka. But I don't know why he doesn't let it fly. He even looks at it, and he hesitates. Interesting. Now let's look at the line. Why not? This is the Butterfingers play. Right there. Hold on, before we look at the end zone view, let me just look at coverage again. So you got Meek in the slot. I'm not sure which ones. That's Whiteside. Gets his hands. Nice physical rep from him. Maybe a little bit beyond 5 yards. Like, that's about when you have to stop. So, a little bit. Where's my scroll bar? There's Tyleek. Muhammad wins around the edge. Forces him inside where... Wait, no, Wheat's on the edge. This is Muhammad right here. Ball comes out. Can't really see the Butterfingers-y. Zone. Pretty well disguised. This is all Aiden, though. No one's really open. Like, maybe, again, you split the linebackers here. Maybe you can hit Ibuka. But you also have a safety coming in. And this is not an option. This one's locked down. Whiteside does a pretty good job passing off there and not losing sight of the receiver that gets in there. Would have been there for the pick. If he let that fly and Aiden doesn't get a piece of it, that might be a pick. But let's just watch Aiden. Uh-oh, you don't have help for Aiden. Or maybe you do. Now you bring in some help. Nope. Aiden just beats him around the corner. Gets a hand on it. Can y'all point out any illegal contact holding that Baker was referencing post-game presser? I did point to one of them where Whiteside was probably like 6 or 7 yards deep when he was still hanging on to Ibuka. But I don't know. I mean, I'd have to search and find that. So you got Whiteside up here. I don't know why the video quality is so bad, but nothing too exciting there. Yeah, the trip was clear as day. Internet's starting to struggle now. I can sense it. Only a matter of time before I get the internet connection is unstable. There it is. You're welcome to your own theories, Motown Sports. Man, we still got a lot of plays to go. Oh, we're back. You're just gonna stop in the middle of the play? Come on. I did see that clip of what looked like the ref asking Tyrus Wheat if he tripped him, and Wheat saying yes. Did you see that? Can you hear me?
No.
Oh, you're just. I think there's a severe lag between you and me right
I
now
can
because
hear
of my
you.
internet issues.
Well, I can't even see the screen. I'm having to look at the feed, so I'm like watching it on delay. So I don't even get the video right now.
Well, I don't get any video right now either.
But no, I haven't seen that clip.
This is very
Was
yeah, I saw it somewhere. Yeah, and you can see like it has nothing to do with my hardware. The internet's just being dumb. I wonder if it's a Zoom or an NFL Pro thing or just a Wi-Fi thing. All right. Well, maybe we'll get it here. More zone, a lot of zone late in the game. Nice closing speed there from Mullet. Oh, maybe this isn't zone. This is this split? Feels like this is split. Top of the screen is zone. Top of the screen is man. Bottom is zone.
No, it's a cover one robber. So you got the mic playing
What the
a
heck
little
is
robber.
Mollett doing?
The other guys I think he's just off. He should be closer.
He's confused. There is a little confusion here before the snap. I mean, literal confusion. But I think you're right. He was the only one that seemed to not be completely in sync with everyone else. It's another one where it feels like Baker just missed this one. Not, clean pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know what his feet are not great here. It's not stepping into that throw. And who's in coverage there? Is that's Meek again, actually. The other two routes are very well covered. Actually, okay, right there. You want to look for another illegal contact. Right there. Middle of the field. Because where are they? The 20-yard line. I mean, it happens literally 6 yards downfield, but that's not allowed. I'm kind of surprised that one didn't get called right there. But Whiteside actually does a pretty darn good job with 12 here at the top. That's allowed. Sticks in his pocket, and then you also have some zone there from Harper. More man. This is a tough one for, I believe this is Mollett. The motion gets him to go on the outside of everybody, and now he has to work through his own defenders here where Meek gets in his way a little bit. But this is, I turned to you and that was a Brian Branch play right there from Erik Hallett. Because he, right now he sees it. He sees the crosser. He sees Mayfield looking, and look at him shoot down like a bullet. Make the right tackle. That's a great play from Hallett. Okay, so we got Whiteside on Ibuka. This is Mollett on 17 and Amik up here. More man. Little bit of interference there. Here's the thing. This would be a catch at the 5-yard line. Because, he's breaking open. That ball would be out under normal circumstances. He's wide open.
Yeah, they just decided to single cover Aiden, though.
That's exactly right.
Or single block Aiden.
Sort of. I don't know what Rashad White is doing there. But if you look at Aiden, just dog
tried
walks.
to chip him and missed him. Yeah.
And that causes the wide receiver to have to come back.
Jesus.
That is, this is exactly the kind of impact that Aiden has that goes way underappreciated, because that ball, this, I have no doubt that this is a first and goal situation if Aiden doesn't do what he does here. And we got to watch it from the end zone angle.
Yeah.
Just unreal. You want to talk about speed to power.
Yeah.
Look at the stance.
He's already done. His hips are like a foot behind his ankles. I'm surprised he didn't fall.
Right? Probably
if
doesn't.
He falls, Baker's.
If he probably falls if Baker isn't there to absorb him.
That's a missed chip by White.
Yeah. He's indecisive for some reason. I don't.
Well, I don't think he expected the right tackle to get walked back so quickly.
I guess
honestly,
that's true.
He was expecting engage and then chip, and he just Jesus.
It's crazy. That's why pressures matter, folks. Right there. Nick Whiteside makes a play here, I think, or at least is in good position. Where he is here, maybe? No, he's here. That's Mollett. So, I don't know. You're beat, right? It's not an easy throw to make, but you're beat there. And again, there's a little interference there. And I don't mean pass interference, but literal interference. He has to get under that receiver. It's a well-designed play. But again, this is your coverage marriage with pressure. Part of the reason this ball is underthrown is because not exactly Aiden Hutchinson,
Well,
but the attention that Aiden Hutchinson draws.
Yeah, Hutchinson takes the tackle or takes the tight end, and then the tackle ends up thinking, okay, I got a double, and then looks back for work, and Alex runs right past him.
Yep,
because he's
right. So there you can clearly see 77 is watching Aiden. Aiden purposely goes outside to draw one step there, and that's it. That one step right there is all the path that Anzalone needs to get by him. That's not great form right there. That's almost like a jump pass. And that's why it's underthrown. It's why it's shorthanded. And I mean, really good job by Whiteside to elevate and high point that still.
He was mad he didn't pick that one.
That's not an easy one to pick.
Nah, Kirby would have done it.
But again, this is the Aiden Hutchinson impact. And honestly, great job from Alex to get there, to get from point A to point B. But all right, you got Whiteside here, Mullet there, I think. No, yes, and Amik there. Passes off. That's fine. Now let's watch Jack Campbell on Rachaad White. Pretty good coverage. I know he wanted a flag there. You'd like to see him maybe turn his head, and yeah, maybe he gets in there a little bit early. Like, is he holding his arm there? Right there?
I can't tell.
It's hard to say. Seatbelt! Still the funniest part of the entire game is Jack Campbell celebrating anything. Yeah, I mean, there's probably right there. Like, yeah, I think that's by the book. Probably pass interference. I think he's pulling down that left arm right there. But is that ball catchable? Is Rachaad White capable of pulling that one in? Given the ball placement, I mean, he probably not. He would have been out of bounds.
Look at his feet. Yeah.
Let's get the seatbelt from this angle. Yeah. Is that why Hutch seems so physically exhausted in games lately? Because he's getting triple teamed at times and playing 95% of snaps?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Probably. I believe this is the play that sealed it, if I'm not mistaken. 4th down here. Yeah, 4th and 8. And this is another really good coverage rep from Nick Whiteside, who is on Ibuka. Knows his help is coming from inside here, so he kind of allows the inside moves and stays, flips his hip with him, and just like he's right there. I think that's a fantastic rep. Even if it looks like he's a step or two behind, that's knowing where your help is coming from and sticking with it. And man, it's perfect. I think pressure was another issue here for Mayfield. Got a Leem here. You've got Hutch over there. I'm guessing that's probably it's either Barnes or oh wait, no, this is Muhammad, that's Barnes. Yeah, I remember pointing out this one because Muhammad is just like relentless here. Gets tripped up a little bit by the left tackle, regains his balance, rips through, almost gets the QB hit there. This is the Aiden Hutchinson triple team. So he has to go through tight end, then running back, then right tackle. Tight end chip, running back chip, right tackle. I'm tired watching that, man. Pretty good job by Rashad White, too. Like, Aiden's a little off balance here, so very off balance. So it's a little bit easier. But dear Lord, imagine having to go through that 50% of the time you're out there. I'd hate the game of football.
That's why there's so much hype when these guys make one play out of every like 30.
What went wrong here? Zone. That's just kind of a tough zone beater a little bit.
No, you're playing cover 6 prevent at this point, basically just trying to keep stuff in front of you because you're trying to waste the clock away.
Yeah, I mean, the game's essentially over at this point. They would need an onside kick.
Yep.
Who gets the pressure here? I wasn't paying attention. Send Jack right up the middle. Does a pretty darn good shedding that. Not great. Who lost contain? Who was it? Aiden. Well, no, Aiden was supposed to go inside there, so this guy's probably supposed to contain, which I'm guessing is Muhammad. Nope. Wheat. You're forgiven. You only played 8 snaps. It's okay. More pressure. Who did it? Carter, thank you for the 26 months on Twitch. I missed that earlier. Hutch.
Jeez.
Who's on the other end? That's a pretty good strong arm from whoever that is, even if they lose their own balance. Is that Wheat as well?
He got a lot of reps at the end, all of his reps like at the end. So it would make sense.
What's up, J-Trick? I forgot who I was watching. Oh, there. Here's the very obvious trip. Some mistakes here from the Bucs receivers as well, because 15 and whoever that run into each other. Well, he breaks open, so that could have been a thing, but I mean, that is kind of a little bit of the storyline from Tampa's point of view too, right? Is you are shorthanded at wide receiver in this game, even though that was some of the expectation, but you lose Mike Evans in the middle of one, which probably changes your game plan mid-game, which is never easy. No, he definitely trips him. We'll see it here. Like, to me, there's no question. And again, nice strength there, but like, you can see him whip. You can see him whip that left leg around. I'm surprised Baker doesn't get up and start crying about it, because he did some crying in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know how the refs missed that. I mean, the game's already over, so maybe they're just like spaced out. They don't care.
They're trying to beat traffic.
You know, I don't think he's just in a place to call it. You know, it's not like it's directly in front of him. What happened to Aiden on this play? Him and Wirfs had some good battles. That's a pretty good battle. That's pretty good from Wirfs.
Yeah, we got some help.
A little bit. Meek. Mullet, and that's Whiteside. Pretty good from Whiteside. Not great from who? Meek? Yeah, Meek gets beaten there pretty handily, but he's got some safety help over top. And another receiver fell on his butt. Oh. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but little shoulder boom right there to 17 takes him down. he gets up and he's not happy about it. Boop. But I like what Whiteside's doing up there. Maybe a little grabby at the stem of the route right here. A little bit grabby. It's got to be close to the last one here. This might be the last one.
Aiden's offsides.
No, he's not. Stop
Look at him.
it.
Offsides.
Nah.
It's close.
He is close. What, is this 4th and whatever? Yeah, 4th and 21 in this last play. You can kind of tell by everything. Keeping everything in front of you. I mean, like, good job staying at the right depth there. And let's see who gets some pressure at the end there. Muhammad, maybe? Yeah, Muhammad comes around the edge here. Against Wirfs, that's no easy assignment there. But again, like, you can see the brute strength, man. I love how he plays. Not bad from the nose, whoever that is. Broderick Martin. Who is that? Is that Reeder? What is Reeder's out here playing the very last defensive snap of the game? That's pretty good. Good for him. All right, what else what do you want to see? Some Gibbs stuff?
I just want to see.
You want to see the Teslan non-call? Do you want to just see that because you want to see end zone? Give me the end zone view.
End zone.
There we go. Actually, let's slow it down too, because good offensive line play in slow-mo is borderline erotic.
Should see a duo right on 95 and 96.
These two.
Yep. Boop, boop.
Great pass off there. Boom. Maybe
right between the pass off.
Maybe
That's all
a
right.
little hold on
Panay.
a little bit.
No,
Wonder if he can
he's already
build it up.
passed him.
By the way, look at Goff. He's already up. He's gone. He's gone. Hand up. He's gone. He's not wrong.
No.
Were you there for Jared?
No.
Because I liked what he said about it. He's like, man, it's fun watching those plays, and I feel like I have the best seat in the house just watching. Because once Jameer's one-on-one with the safety, it's over.
It's over.
But this is the kind of stuff that gets you really excited about having Panay and Tate right next to each other.
So a key block on this one is go back to the front here. Khalif is in motion on the outside. He motions in and then takes 23.
Yep.
And that opens the cutback lane because he comes up and he shows this like as if Gibbs would be behind him, and that pinches the corner. But because previously they've gone to the right.
Yeah.
With this play. And so, but the engage, and he just hits him and kind of locks him, and that opens up. See how he goes around him like that? He gets his arms up.
Yep.
That play opens up the backside cutback or the front side cutback. And then now 27 has pinched in too lateral. He's not deep enough.
Yeah.
And that leaves your single high all by himself. And he is on the wrong side of the field because that's where the other play is. That's where the other receiver is.
Yep.
And I think, can you tell me who the personnel is? Who's on the left side?
JMO probably.
Yeah, there you go. So you want to talk about the JMO effect?
Where's Amon-Ra at?
Show me.
You want the other view?
They might both be out there.
Yeah. Well,
and that's why he's leaning. That's why he's leaning right.
Their DBs get very aggressive in the run game. Very aggressive.
Right, but I'm
in the
saying
run game.
the reason Winfield is over this
Yeah,
far and not over center, even though he's playing a single high, is because of you have your DBs on the right and you have to account for the over a top. See how he's
right.
already moving over that
Yeah,
direction, even
yes.
at the snap. So
But
he's
like,
completely removed himself.
what I think there's also a mistake here on the Bucks part because you have these two guys, 8 and 25, both filling this gap. There is no one filling this gap.
Yeah, because they're coming in from the edges. That's why
Right.
23 is blitzing on his side too.
Right.
They're trying to fill the edges. They're not expecting Vay to get manhandled. And then
Is that who
and then
95
Winfield's
is?
just too late. I would think so, isn't he?
No, I think this was a rare play in which he wasn't on the field. He wasn't.
Oh, that's Roberts. Okay, even
Yeah.
better.
Which,
That's a
I
rookie.
mean, good on the Lions for maybe recognizing that Vea wasn't on the field and hit him with it. But yeah, okay. So let's go sideline. Yeah, you do have both receivers out here.
Yep. So he's going to be shaded to move out of the way, and then you do Khalif. So Laporta takes the outside guy. Khalif wraps his guy, and it completely opens up the front side cutback.
But this again, I think this shows just how like the reason why the Bucks are such a good run defense team is because as soon as this ball's handed off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 guys in the box, 9,
Well,
9. If you count him, it's 9 guys in the
yeah,
box.
it's 9.
Like they
Yeah.
really devote their resources.
By the way, they did have that gap filled. It was just 54. They were expecting 54 to have that gap lane, and he didn't have it because Ratlich got up and got him,
Yeah, I guess
and
that's
and
true.
moved him.
Yeah,
The duo that the way that they run duo is unbelievable.
yeah.
It's so perfect.
It
And
it does. It just looks so good.
so go to the other touchdown, and you're going to see it again.
This is duo as well.
It's duo, at least duo on the right side. I don't think I ever got a good look at the left. So Panay and Ratlich are going to double down on 90 and watch Panay just clear him out.
So Vita's in, but he's at nose. 90 is Roberts.
Logan Hall. 90's.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
You're right. You're right.
so watch the duo and then watch Panay just clear him out. That's why he's able to score is Panay pushes they just collapse him. That 5 technique gets collapsed all the way down to the 0.
3.
He's actually a 4-eye, but look, boom. Push, push, push all the way to the mic at the 0. And then you just create a whole open lane.
Pretty like I've been kind of hard on Brock Wright all year, but this is against Levante David. This isn't bad work. It's not. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. This kid is
Poor
still
line,
fast.
poor 20. Was it who's the
27?
safe 27? Oh, just awful. Look at him. See it crash down over pursue. Jesus.
But also pretty dynamic by Gibbs because like
Oh yeah,
he should be
certainly.
dead.
He's
to
not
rights right here.
expecting. Yeah,
And it's
and that's what he's doing. He's crashing down to try and list, and instead of playing, you have to play Gibbs almost like he's a mobile quarterback. Like you have to play contain against him because he's so fast. I mean, Panay just collapses that whole side. So a duo block, but not a duo scheme. And because I think Panay, Jesus, I mean, look at him, he's just still holding them down. I wonder if Panay was supposed to reach the second. It didn't even matter though. Look at all those guys, just bodies laying on the
well,
ground.
yeah. I think this is the guy that Panay is supposed to get on. Is I mean you can't see it because he gets swallowed up and everything. This guy 8.
Yeah,
Right? He's
8.
supposed to get to 8.
But he runs Logan Hall right into him.
I mean 8 ends up on the ground. That's 8 right there.
They're all on the ground. There's like 5 of them on the ground. Look, there's one that Brock's
Brock
laying
Wright's,
on.
yeah.
Panay puts 2 guys on stacks 2 on top of each other, and 27 just straight up missed.
Yeah. Panay was definitely
I mean,
pissed about. Dude, yeah, we should watch that play.
This, you know what this is? Okay, I want to remind you. This is the play where the play after
Right.
Panay got
That's
out
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
open and
Yes.
missed Winfield. So yes, he just stacked those guys.
I'm not sure which one's going to be more fun to watch, the
Yeah,
sideline
all
or
right.
the end zone. Load up on the right side. Here, Panay
The
just
fact that he
tosses
just
his first
throws
guy, too.
right and just throw you to the
Just
ground.
punch him in the back. Just give him a little club to the back.
I mean, he reached around and threw him back towards the line of scrimmage. God, look at all that space.
And this is another kind of JMO effect, too. Like, JMO is
Oh yeah.
taking a defender away and just clearing room. I mean, look how much room there is to this side of the field because you have 3 guys all running routes to the left here. And I imagine it draws the safety over there a little bit as well.
Oh yeah, when you
Yeah,
got three
like
guys,
he takes
yeah.
a couple
His first,
shuffles that way.
yep. Then he realizes, oh no. And then I love how Panay doesn't even bother blocking the first guy because he knows that Gibbs is just
He's
going to
like, yeah,
outrun him.
Gibbs is just like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, well, he looks at him. You can
He
see him
does.
look right.
And
he looks at him for a second. He's like, yep, you're toast.
And it's honestly like it's a bugaboo of mine sometimes when you don't block that guy. Because that's the guy that makes a play and you're just like, you got too greedy. You were thinking too far downfield. But in this case, when you do
Not with
have
these
Jameer.
two. Yeah, with these two,
But I mean,
they're
like,
both too fast.
He gets pretty close,
Oh yeah, but not close enough.
but not close enough. And then just
Oh man, he should have just launched himself.
I like
He should have just. He was so mad.
you know what they should have done. Lateral to Mahogany or whoever that is. Just lateral it right there.
Who is that?
Ratledge, maybe? No, that's Mahogany.
Oh no, Jesus! Why is he running that far downfield? Too?
Yeah, from here
Block
to here.
block leaks. He's trying to block
He's
the
chugging.
free
He's
safety.
chugging pretty good there too.
Jesus. Fun. I do wish that Sewell would have done the Amon-Ra Superman and just launched himself right at Winfield.
Slap. God, that is just a club to the around the back to the shoulder. Boom.
Jesus.
What happened?
That's a personal foul.
What happened here with Ratledge? Oh, he just got blown off a little bit.
Don't matter. You don't have to hold up for half a second on this.
Yeah. Man.
Panay don't even bother. He's like, eight's not going to get him.
Can we talk about that too? Like,
oh yeah.
Amon-Ra goes from this, which is not where you want to be on this play. You want to block him from the inside to the out. Maybe gets away with a little bit of a hold, but eventually turns him, shoves him out of bounds. Pretty darn good. What else do you guys want to see? I kind of want to see this one. What happens here, Goff? What are you seeing?
Oh, hey, I got to hit it. I didn't realize it was after 2.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
All right, buddy.
See you, dude.
That's all right. Take care.
All right, so he's trying to turkey hole here. The ball's already too late at this point. Ball needs to be in the air at this point. It's a good play by 35. Like maybe I can't imagine he saw this and thought it was man coverage. To me, I think this ball is just late. You want to see the Tissaw hold? Okay, we'll do that too. Is JMO open on this? No. Because at this point, the safety's breaking because the ball's already getting thrown. So JMO's not open. I think your best bet is either checking down here, which, I mean, at the time of Goff trying to throw this, that's not very open either. Like, he'd have to flip his hips to get on the outside, so maybe the best play here is just throw it towards the sideline, pick up half on, I think this is a second and long. Yeah, 2nd and 19. Or if you have the pass protection, this is probably a good check down to Jameer option. But none of this is open. Neither of these two are open. I would say this is a pretty good play from 35. Jamel Dean, he's a very good corner. So you give a little credit to him for sure. But this is also just a bad read from Goff. Because if you're going to throw that ball, it's got to be out like now. That ball has to be right there. And there is pressure in his face that isn't helping. I mean, call it nitpicking, but you can't make that throw. What happened there? Is that Vea? Yeah. If Gibbs stays to the outside? Hold on. Are you talking to me, Joey? Or someone else? Okay. I was like, wait, what am I talking? What's happening? I feel like we're not talking about the same play that I'm reading on YouTube. I feel like there's a different discussion happening there. All right, let's go to the Slaw fourth down play. Was Gibbs on the field for that? Might not be on this list if Gibbs was not on the field for that. It was. There we go. We'll get to that, Matt, too. Just try to remind me. So a lot of people have pointed out that there's a broken coverage on the right side here where Amon-Ra gets wide open, which is fine to point out, but this is a one-read play. This is a, hey, do I have Isaac TeSlaa in one-on-one? Yes, jump ball to him. And I get it. Like, I get why you call that play, and the ball needs to be better, no doubt. But there is a very clear tug on the jersey that I don't think this is going to show you. But actually, let's show it in slow-mo, because I think this would have been at least catchable, especially given what we know about TeSlaa's catch radius. I think this could have been a catchable ball, and I'm a little disappointed they didn't call it. It's really hard to tell from this angle. Also, I don't love Goff's form on this one. A little fade away when he doesn't have to. Like, set your feet and step into this guy. Like, maybe he feels a little bit of that pressure. We can do the broadcast angle. That's fine, too. But, yeah, this is again, the JMO effect. 25 and 27 initially follow him. 27 has to turn back, and Amon-Ra's wide open. But see, here's where the miscommunication happens. Boom. You see this corner raise his arm, which is telling 27, I got him. But 27 is not looking his way. He's looking at JMO, right? So he doesn't see that signal. That needs to be communicated better by that corner. And so they both initially follow him, right? 27's following him. 29 is following him. Then once he sees 25 is following him, has to turn around. The safety is reading the quarterback's eyes. So, if Jared Goff has telepathy, if he has eyes in the back of his head, he would throw it to Amon-Ra here. But again, this is a quick one read. If it's man coverage and he's one-on-one with the safety way the heck over here, it's an easy choice. And it just needs to be a little bit better of a throw. And he has to not get pass interference, right? Or maybe you're hoping for a little bit better of a release here from TeSlaa. Not a ton of separation there, but you can't blame Goff for the wrong read. You can't blame Goff for not throwing it to Amon-Ra there. Let me get the broadcast view in here. Actually, I don't know if you're going to get a replay. Let's go back to that one in a second here. All right, so what was the other one that you wanted to watch? Amon-Ra, illegal contact play before the Gibbs long touchdown. Yes, let's see if we can do that. This guy? Yeah. I do think the tug slowed him down as well. So this was a pretty key play. The Lions had backed themselves up with a couple of injuries themselves. kind of get bailed out here, but I think it's the right call. So you have Amon-Ra right here in the slot. I believe J-Mo next to him. And so to me, it looks like, I don't know. Like there's a clear move there, like with his outside step there. And then they both kind of just like lose control. But like I think that's the right call. Like 35 gets in his way. And kind of when 35 is coming down, it looks like he drags Amon-Ra down with him to. Yeah, exactly. LJ, like Amon-Ra is kind of the one initiating the contact a little bit, but as 35 is going to the ground, he's pulling him down. And that's I got beat. I'm going to make sure that you don't pull him down. Because otherwise that's a touchdown, right? Unfortunately, the pressure is coming up at the middle again, and so Goff never gets to him. Very delayed blitz. But I'm wondering, where's Goff's initial read here? I think he's just looking for anyone open right now, and there's nobody. And you're hoping Khalif beats him to the outside, but that's a really good play from 31. Is that Winfield? Winfield does a great job anticipating the crossing route here. And also, like, that defense is not even set yet, so the Lions are trying to catch them sleeping a little bit. Just fantastic instincts there from Winfield to take away the crosser. And now, like, maybe you want to hit J-Mo? I think if protection was better, maybe this is where you hit J-Mo. It's taken a little bit for him to get off his two reads, which I think are Khalif and Amon-Ra. And like now he's starting to look at J-Mo, but Gibbs is not really holding up in pass protection there. There's Vita Vea bulldozing his way in. But like you like this look, right? You have J-Mo 1-on-1, 25, no one over top. He's open. But the only reason he's open is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7? No, 6. 6 pass rushers eventually get there. What was the last one? I just saw someone suggest something. The J-Mo push off. Let's find that one. I wonder. I think no plays don't show up in here, so let me clear that and just look for the penalty here. Do you remember what quarter that was in? I'm guessing this angle isn't going to be very good. There we go. J-Mo at the top. I don't see it, but it's very hard to see. What's interesting about this play is that there was originally a second penalty, presumably on the defense, and I kind of want to look at that. And I think that might be here. That was the original flag. You can see it come in there. Khalif, and I don't know why they picked that up. Khalif is pumped about it. I mean, that looks like a pretty significant hold, does it not? There is the 5-yard cap, but that's for illegal contact. That's not for a defensive hold. Like, that's holding. And I don't know why they picked that up. And I don't know with the J-Mo stuff. It's just impossible to tell from this angle. Maybe that's another one we'll look at the broadcast view. Because I know they showed multiple replays on that, right? That flag comes in late. All right, so what quarter is this? All right, let me write down timing so that when I pull up the broadcast thing. So Q2, 3:37. What was the other thing that we wanted to look at? Is that the Tesla? The 4th and 2 in Tesla incomplete pass. When was that? That was earlier in the game. 4th and 2. That is First quarter, 46 seconds left. Q1, 46. Okay. Let's go to NFL Plus for this. Replays. I got y'all. Or I have to turn the sound off. I guess it doesn't matter because this is going to get copyright blocked anyways, but all right. This it? This might be it right here. I mean, does he complain about a call there? Nope. You got to complain more, Jared. I hate how dark it gets. Oops. Go away. Go away. So you can see him grab the shoulder pad right there and tug. And, like, the tug actually pulls himself down. I think Tesla needs to complain a little more. Do we get another replay or no? Probably not if they're going to go right into the play. Yeah, no, I think it was a clear hold, and in normal situations that should be called. But if the ball's a little bit closer, I think, like, there's a tug there. This is the one that matters right there, though. Like, that is holding him up, no doubt, right? And considering how, like, it wasn't far enough where I think that it wasn't a significant tug. Right there. Yeah. I think that should be called, but I'm not a completely impartial person in this either. Oops, just missed it. Okay, so this is the Khalif getting held. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is going to show us everything. Well, I want to see it live. Let's see it live first and then see all the replays that ESPN gives us. JMO at the top. You're going to be able to see it push off. I mean, you can't. Yeah, from that angle, it looks more like a push off. What does the ref say? I'll turn this thing on.
One on the near side and one on the far side.
Yeah, I think one of them, it was right in front of us, Joe, is going to be called on Jamel Dean. We'll wait and get the call, but
see if the offset.
Normal hand fighting. What?
Offense number one. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Second down.
Well,
the other flag, there is no foul.
So they're going to pick up the flag on the foul on the near side of the field on what we think was a call against Jamel Dean. And here's the push off here by Jamison Williams.
That kind of looked like a push off to me.
Here's the one on Jamel Dean that I thought they were going to call. It's right in front of us. I mean, you got trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and he's not able to.
Yeah, Troy, I'm with you. They picked up the defensive holding because the ball had already been out. It didn't look a lot for offensive pass interference.
I'm sorry, what? The ball has already been out? Fact check, that's not true.
Flags fly on that. Manager is fires flag.
Not worry about anything else other than just going out and competing.
Yeah, Lisa.
I'm telling you, the ESPN rules analyst, I always forget his name, total shill. Total shill for the league. The ball was already out? I'm sorry. That is not true. That is not even close to true. What?
And a spinning grab.
Going out and competing.
Yeah, Lisa, and it gets back
This
to
is garbage call.
scouting.
Absolutely garbage.
Brad.
Oh, he said he got it wrong after? Because I'm like, that is not hand fighting. He has his hand inside the collar, and he's dragging him.
Manager is gone.
I can't believe they picked up that flag.
On the play, and a spinning grab by Jamison Williams. As
I'm going to
two
continue to
flags
watch to see if
fly.
there's any further explanation, because that's garbage.
Second down throw.
The call, but
See,
Half the distance to the goal. Second down. The
that
other
does-
flag, there is no foul.
so they're going to pick up the flag on the foul on the near side of the field on what we think was a call against Jamel Dean. And here's the push off here.
I think that's a
by
push off.
Jamison
It's not a
Williams.
great angle of it, but I do actually think that's a push off.
From that angle, you couldn't tell. Here's the one on Jamel Dean that I thought they were going to call. It's right in front of us. I mean, you got St. Brown trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and he's not able to.
Yeah, Troy, I'm with you. They picked up the defensive holding because the ball had already been out. It didn't look a lot for offensive pass interference.
So the Lions don't get the call against
So
Dean, and
he
they do
defends
get one on an iffy
against the
offensive
pass interference on JMO, but
Jamison
gives a
Williams.
terrible reason
And now this one for
for
St.
picking up
Brown
that
is
flag.
out of bounds.
I think it showed another replayer
Just
now.
like that, instead of a first down with good field position, it's third down and 15, and there's some life here for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there is some life. This defense, you know, they're holding up
No more replay?
as good as they can against this offense, but you know, right here down.
Yeah, I don't like that
Baker
call.
Mayfield with an opportunity to
Gain, and this one is batted down.
All right. I think we'll close things out there. Tomorrow, we're going to do some watching some classic Lions games, me and Ryan. I think that's going to be around 4 o'clock. Let me double check what we agreed upon. Yeah, about 4 o'clock. We'll watch some classic Lions games for maybe about an hour as part of our accountability week where we cash in some Movember rewards. Other things we'll do, maybe in our normal Madden Sim spot on Saturday mornings, we'll do a Madden Sim where I'm just running flea flickers. At some point, I'll do a running backs do matter apology video. We got to do some eating stuff. That might happen on Friday. Oh, no, it might be busy Friday. But anyways, thanks for joining us. These are fun for us. I know you guys love it, but it's very enjoyable for me too. It's a way to kind of do my homework anyways, while also creating content to look at some stuff that I may have missed on film. I know Morgan's going to do some stuff. I'm debating doing a film stuff myself because I looked at the Aleem film this morning and it was a lot of fun. And it wasn't just Aleem. And I actually think Aleem was a little bit better late in the game. I think there was this narrative that I put out there even a little bit that I've seen from other people that he faded away kind of as the game went on. And I don't think that's completely true. Like, he did look a little gassed towards the very end of the game, but he was still very much effective going at least into the third quarter of that game. So I might throw some things together on Aleem as well. This will also go up on the website if you missed any of it, breaking down some secondary play, things of that nature. But until next time, till tomorrow, thanks for joining us.